So I got 2 copies on the way. So yeah, I actually have a few things I want to say about this piece, and just kind of about things in general. So jazz was actually something that I struggled with for a really long while. I started learning it kind of in like high school-ish, but like not actually, and like kind of the whole genre and improvising and everything was like a really big struggle for me, and actually stressed me out quite a lot. And it wasn't really until college actually that I really started to gain any level of like real comfort. And yeah, but I think kind of through playing in groups like Penn Jazz, like Kavin is here from Penn Jazz, I think. And I've played with a few in combos. Eric, we played in a combo this semester. Super cool. And yeah, I think I really appreciate that I've been able to kind of expand my reach a little bit on these couple of things. I play different sounds and different skills and everything. So yeah, the other thing I kind of wanted to say about this was this piece actually kind of comes full circle for me in a couple different ways. I think it was my senior year in high school where we played another piece from Cowboy Bebop. It was Brian, who is my high school friend, and Colin, we played in sax quintet of another piece. And I actually played the melody for this as the intro for that, kind of like spontaneously. And I don't know, it's cool to kind of just be able to bring that back around. So yeah, this is Adieu. Yeah, thank you. So I really love that piece. It's kind of been something that I've had with me for a while now. It's just something that I've kind of listened to, and I don't know, it's just like something about it. It's just really soulful, and yeah, I think Colin's already stepped out, but he actually used to play jazz piano for our high school band. So I kind of dragged him out of retirement for this. And he's, I think I really appreciate him for kind of taking the time to relearn all those skills to be able to do that. But yeah, any general thoughts about that? Oh yeah, Kevin.
As someone who very much sympathized with what you said at the beginning about the shift to playing jazz music being a very difficult shift, like musically for yourself, it didn't sound it. I mean, I know you've been doing it for a while, but I think that was very well executed on the part of everyone there, and just like, good job. Wow.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I don't know, jazz is cool like that. You can just kind of grab people who like know what they're doing, and it just like kind of works. Which is, you know, it's cool. And yeah, I kind of wish there was a longer improv section in that. We were kind of thinking about, I was thinking about expanding it for a while, but it's this weird like 11-bar interlude thing. I don't know, it's really interesting. But yeah, I don't know, maybe for another concert, do something like that. But yeah, this kind of relates to something that I was talking about at the start with kind of like the stresses of like honor band stuff, where basically you have to like audition for like these very limited slots. And another way this piece is kind of a part of my life, and not in a negative way, but kind of like in a negative experience, was I think it was my junior year. I think I auditioned for the state band. I did not get it, and I was like crushed. I was like so devastated because I thought it was gonna like be great, and I was like, and I remember I just like moped in the dark in like my room, and I listened to like the like glockenspiel version of this for like literally like 2 hours straight. I was just like that depressed. It was really bad, and it's funny to look at, think about like looking back now, but. I don't know. I think it's interesting kind of the ways that like music that kind of like you have from a young age kind of like carries with you, I think. Cause like, I don't know, it's like, I think probably everybody has like a song like that, right? And for me, this is one of them. And you know, it comes like with the good and the bad, and like when I play it for like comfort, or like get to play it in a context like this, I don't know, it means a lot. I really love music for that. Things stick with you, and I don't know. It's like a good companion almost. It's always there to listen to. You even get to play with some people when you get an opportunity like this. Yeah. So I think I'll transition to this piece now. And this one may come as a bit of a surprise to everybody, but.
Wow. It's been a while, just.
Yeah. I was about to talk about that. So actually, I started music on piano.
Yeah.
I think like, even like when did you start? Me and Colin?
5 years.
Something like that? Yeah. So I was actually playing
Yeah.
piano for a long while, kind of before sax, and I didn't like it that much. I really remembered like just dreading like
Practice.
the practicing was like kind of I had a timer and everything, and like set like the 30 minutes, and it was like, oh, when are my 30 minutes over? Can I take a run to the bathroom and like count for my time? The lessons were what I dreaded.
Yeah.
Oh man, like because like like going to the teacher, and then like I was like so stressed about messing up, and like I don't know, like I remember just like dreading it every morning, and I don't know, like I did not choose to continue piano after like a while.
after I got into sax for a little bit, I knew like sax was kind of like what I really, really loved. I decided to drop piano. And fast forward a few years later, I think I regret that in some ways because nowadays there's a lot of music on piano that I really quite love. And I've tried to recover that over the past like couple of years or so. And it's quite hard. It takes me a while to learn even like relatively like simple pieces. Like anything that like Ramsey was playing earlier, never in my lifetime. But yeah, there's a lot of music that I really love, and one of them that I want to play for you all today is one that is kind of like the first one that I tried to learn coming out of like back to piano, and it's from a really beautiful video game that I like. It's called the game is called Finding Paradise, and the song is called Face